Did you say there was another room up there?
Give me your wrist.
You
There's
just
a middle
stretched me old
room, and then
legs.
there's the.
Wasn't
that?
much in the middle room either.
I'm stretching my legs.
It's a dire wolf's
It's
head.
not like that's insulated to keep heat.
Ooh.
You know, feel me?
Yeah.
Now that you've spread it out, it loses heat really, really fast.
You went to the roof?
Yeah, there wasn't nothing up on the roof.
Just
Anything on the second floor?
We didn't check the second floor. If you want to tear that
Alright.
up, brother.
Anything on the second floor, DM?
YAWGOO's stretching his legs, getting his steps in. He knows doing stair stepper is good for the soul.
Aside from a mounted direwolf's head just above the hearth of the fireplace, there is nothing up here.
Can I investigate the
how-
direwolf head? Is there anything interesting about it? I imagine YAWGOO hasn't seen very many direwolves, so maybe he's kind of like looking at it, studying it, seeing characteristics about direwolves, blah blah blah. Maybe he notices something out of the ordinary.
Bless you.
Give me perception check.
Bless you.
Should be investigation, but we're not gonna say nothing.
The fact that you hear the howling of wind coming from it implies that there is a hole in the wall. So there is a little oddity about this thing.
Is it like up there on the wall?
It's just above the mantle, so
Am I able to like reach it
Depending on how tall-
and wiggle it down, pull it down, or maybe try to like see behind it, pull it up a little bit?
yeah. So
Use your staff to pry.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
kinda-
yeah, I like that.
yeah, you start to bap it like it's a pinata with your staff, and you manage to knock it loose. One thing that is unique about it is, for starters, it's hollow on the inside. There's a literal hole in the back of its mount that allows for wind.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
But you also know, yeah. But you also notice that sitting behind the thing itself is what appears to be a charred black box of sorts, like a strong box, something that you
Oh,
would
great.
put small items or jewelry in.
All right, hard Arcana check on the box.
Yes.
Not touching the box, looking at box, listening to box, smelling box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It's a dick
What
in
is
the
that
box.
from?
Found Strahd's
Seven Deadly
micro
Sins.
penis.
It's called 7.
What?
Oh, 7. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Dick in a box. You remember that
You-
meme?
He was referencing the 7 Deadly Sins. Anyways.
Oh, fuck, where
Um,
the fuck's Arcana? Oh,
So yeah, give me that Arcana.
Should at the top, isn't it?
yeah, that's why I
16.
said duh. I was at the bottom looking for it.
I didn't hear you say.
YAWGOO, the box itself is not trapped or armed with any kind of arcana or any kind of magic, but you feel something magical inside.
YAWGOO picks up the box, doesn't open the box, and goes back downstairs and shares information about said box with group with a strong, but it kind of looks spooky.
It might be from.
It seems fine.
long
I
as
just
I
I
know.
don't want to really open it. I'm thinking about maybe we put it on the ground and like I open it with my staff or something, make sure it doesn't.
Just
Shut out
throw her in the fire.
Trapped.
Well, it might,
Throw it in the fire?
there's something in it, and somebody took a lot of care to hide it.
And they explain about the
YAWGOO, do you
direwolf
want me to
head
open it?
like being super. I'm like, yeah. YAWGOO doesn't really want to open it. He doesn't. He feels like no matter what, it's just spooky.
Alright, I'll
I don't
step
know.
up and
Go ahead.
I'll open it up.
You open it, and inside is a small ring with a yellow gemstone in its center.
Pretty.
I guess inspect the ring. Any sort of emblem or any maybe like writing on the inside, like the Lord of the Rings.
Do you suddenly feel like calling it the Precious?
They're my precious. That's mine.
All of a sudden, we start hearing Mordor drums.
Don't you should also
Dun, dun, dun.
The Urukai are on the march. So this ring has no significant markers or indication of jeweler who created it. The gemstone itself is very cloudy and appears to be very tarnished, what you assume to be a jasper or a yellow diamond of sorts.
I feel like he went up there for loot, so he might want
That's
it.
quite interesting.
I got loot from the last place. I've gotten a bunch
YAWGOO,
of
you said you
magic stuff
sent
lately.
something magical in the box. I guess this
Well,
is it.
It's definitely magical. It doesn't seem evil, I don't think.
It didn't seem evil, right?
Well,
seem-
you
it
didn't-
wouldn't
Didn't
You
seem didn't feel cursed, at least to my knowledge. Didn't feel
no
It-
negative
Spooky.
energy.
the energy coming off of
rolled
it, I guess.
You rolled to see if it was magic. You didn't discern what alignment it fell into.
Well, I could always put it on, unless you want to do the honors, and I kind of hold it to YAWGOO.
No, gee. Let me see that finger.
Don't worry, I won't keep. Alright. Hold up my little, like, that's my glove, you know, it's metallic glove, see if it could fit on there.
You put it on your gauntlet, and it is a perfect fit.
Huh. And then you get sucked into the ring and fucking die. Huh. Feel anything, any special?
No, it seems normal.
No. I don't feel anything strange about this, but that could also be the lack of me understanding the arcane. So, YAWGOO, do you want this ring?
I mean, sure, if you didn't get sucked into a vortex. Last time I tried to grab something magic, it blew me across the room and I almost died.
That and also zombies, right?
Nah, zombies are pushovers.
Yeah, I gotta start shadowboxing. But yeah, I'll put on the ring. Fuck it,
I'll
why
toss
not?
you the ring. Yeah. I'll take the ring off and I'll
Actually-
toss it.
Nolan, as you try to take the ring off, it does not come off.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Well, that is concerning. But again, I also put it on a metal glove, so I guess maybe a little lubricant might help. You wouldn't happen to have lard, would you?
Be no need for all 10 of the fingers. I like. Hold up.
You see Nolan grab his head? That's. You know.
Man can swing a sword with one hand, much less 9 of his 10 indexes.
Can
take
I?
Nolan, let me try something. Only done this a couple of times.
You see
but let
Nolan
me
with
see
his
your
head
hand.
just pressing both of his hands against his forehead, or I guess his helmet.
Give me your hand.
I try to
Reach out while
dispel
the hand rings
magic.
on.
Yeah, I try to dispel magic on it. Which will
Oh,
just
you cast
display.
Dispel Magic?
Yeah, sure. Try.
Okay.
Let me see.
you
I haven't
cast
I haven't done this before, so let me read it. Make sure that it like does what I. Level 3 or lower on the target ends, and if it's level 4 or higher, I have to make an ability check. Is what it looks like, unless I'm reading that wrong. Okay, yeah. So if I upcast Dispel Magic, it allows me to just immediately end stuff on a higher level. But if it is higher than 3 right now, I'll have to ability check to try to do it.
Fortunately, you do not need to upcast. You cast Dispel Magic, and the ring falls off Nolan's finger, sizing up and tinkling to the floor.
You see Nolan kind of like lift himself back up after kind of leaning over, draws his hand out. Damn. I wouldn't suggest putting that on after all. Well,
What does she do to you?
it started speaking to me.
Was he?
It was telling me to kill all of you.
Oh.
Really? You care if I see that?
I pick up the ring and I put it back in the box and I put the box in my bag.
That's gonna come in handy later. I just got a feeling.
What do you mean by that? Are you gonna put it on Strahd?
We're one of his wives, and then we leave her to do all the dirty work. I mean, that's just later.
Like a marriage
it's later
proposal.
problems. You never know. You never know when a cursed ring might come in handy.
Well, if you dispelled it, is the magic even still there?
I don't know. Put it back on.